Hey, little Mel. Little Mel, you're not so little anymore. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our digital kennel, GermanShepherdMan.com. I do not allow jumping up on stuff in the house. She lives in the house with me, so we don't allow that counter surfing stuff, but she knows I have this food. And this is puppy training tip number 14. Very, very important. And I want you guys to listen to this. This is part of my own personal puppy training system, and she's been going through this puppy training system, and this has been a very important part of how she's gotten where she is today. Now, I use a flat bottom pan. You know, as you can see, I don't use bowls for a reason. I want them to only be able to get a little bit of food in their mouth, and when they have a bowl, they can get a mouthful. I don't want that. You know, if they do that, they'll just get a mouthful of food and just swallow it without even chewing. I like for them to just be able to get just a little bit. So, oh, good. She just went and got in the community water pail, so she's gonna be nice and wet when she comes over here, but that's okay. Now, puppy training tip number 14. Feeding time is sharpening time. If you've been following me for a while, you understand that dogs are like knives. You have to keep them sharp or they're not nearly as effective. If you will sharpen your dog on a daily basis, it really keeps them, well, sharp. Now, the best way to keep your dog sharp and the best way to get your dog to focus on you all the time is to use this technique. Now, a lot of people that watch these videos say, Charles, how in the world your dog's always looking at you and they're focused on you and they're like ready? This is why, okay? She just got out, she's TTing right now. Good girl, do a TT, little Mel. Good girl, do a TT. That's a good girl. Now that's another puppy training tip. I always say that when she does a TT, so that when she's older, we have to go on the road and I have to take her out of the vehicle to do a quick business session. If we're going a long distance, then she'll know what that means and she'll, boom, immediately do her tea or poo. But anyway, that's another training tip. Feeding time is sharpening time. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's see, I don't know if she, whoa, my table. I don't know if she's hungry right now, but we're gonna just kind of follow with me, Jay. Come, little Mel, come. It's in my hand. You see there? Look there, little Mel, stay. No. Mel, stay. Good girl, little Mel. Stay. That's a good girl, little Mel. Stay. That's a good girl. Stay. Good girl, little Mel. Good girl, little Mel. Little Mel, look at me. Okay, good girl. Now, I'm gonna kind of do this out here, what I do inside with her, because she lives inside with me. You know better than to jump up on me. If she jumped up just now, but she didn't jump up on me. That's another puppy training tip. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what we do in the house. I have an island in my kitchen, and of course I have the kitchen counters, and she lives in a crate. She and Major separate crates. And sometimes, I never do it the same way. Never feed them the same way. Keeps them sharp, keeps them focused on me. I will sometimes fix their food and just sit it on the island in the kitchen. Sometimes I'll sit it on the counter. Sometimes, and this is really cool, hey, good girl, no jump, good girl. Sometimes I'll sit it right on top of their crate. Now they're in the crate and I sit the food on top of their crate and they're like, and then I let them out and we do a little work session. And it's different every single time. I don't do the same feeding thing every time. A lot of people do the same thing over and over and over. They get their dog sit, down, good boy, stay, put the food in, get it, and they do the same thing over and over and over. These dogs are so smart that they will figure that out and they'll anticipate the next move before it even comes. So my dogs focus on me. You know, look at her, she's looking right at me. She knows, okay, feeding time, I'm focused on you. I don't know what's coming next, Daddy, because she doesn't know what's coming next. Because we may do who knows how many different things. Come, Mel. That's a good girl, Mel. Come. Stay. Mel. Okay, right here. That is not a good right here. No, no. Don't embarrass me. Now, I don't have any pine cones in the house, okay? So, and she's just a baby. Pine cones are a distraction. And, sorry, Jay, and she's not real hungry right now. I know that. So we're going to try to, look at there, Mel. Look, Mel. Sit. Good girl, stay. Look at there. Look at there. Okay, right here. Come on, get in the right place. Good girl, Mel. Good girl. Stay. Right foot is S-T-A-Y. Mel. Hip. Come, Mel. Come here. Sit. Up. Good girl, Mel. Stay. Mel. Okay. Come. It's not doing really good. Perfect in the house. The deal is to get them good in the house, on the property, and then take it uptown and get her in neutral environments. And that's the progression that you go through to get them really well trained all over the place. And the dogs are barking. Mel, come. Stay. No, ma'am. No. Come, Mel, right here. No. Okay, good. Let's clear her head a little bit. Good girl, Mel. Good girl. And sometimes I'll hold their food. Good girl, Mel. Look at there. Look at there. That's a good girl. Okay, right here. Come, Mel. Good girl, Mel. Good girl. That's a good girl. Right here. Good girl, little Mel. See, she did it perfect that time. So I'm going to give her the big time love reward. Good girl, Mel. Right here. Stay. Look at me. Look at me. No. Got to start over. I mean, A, she's not hungry. B, she just came out of the house. C, she's wanting to play. She's wanting to run, which is okay. This is a K through 12 process. I'm not trying to give her a physics exam. She's not ready for that. She's like in the 3rd grade. Good girl, Mel. Okay, right here. Good girl, little Mel. Right here. Stay. Look at me. Look at me. Mel. Good girl. Look at me. Good girl. Get it. Good girl, Mel. Now, I'm glad you got to see some of the missteps. Again, kindergarten through 12th grade, she's like in the 3rd grade. Doing well in the house, she's near flawless, but the idea is once she's flawless in the house, bring her outside, get her flawless out here, get her in the vehicle, get her uptown somewhere, get her flawless in a neutral environment, and then take her into stores and get her into PetSmart, Home Depot, whatever, to where she's flawless in there. Bam! Then you got your dog finished. But feeding time, change it every single time. Don't do the same thing. Be patient. Kindergarten through 12th grade, 12th 12th grade. It's a process. And I know this took a lot of time, but I just wanted you to see this. A lot of you needed to see this, needed to see how it really is here. And it can be with your puppy. Get my puppy training system. It'll help you a lot, and it'll show you the K through 12 process so that you can get your dog finished and mold your puppy into the adult dog that you dream of. Thank all of you from all of us, GermanShepherdman.com. Come, Mel. That's a sweet baby. Her's a sweet, beautiful baby.